Hey, this is Kurt again, the boat doctor, in this 210 searunner, going through the electronics on here. So now I'm going to hit this one here, and then I'm going to go 1/4 mile. I'm going to bring this in 300 feet. Okay, so what I have, there you go, 1/8 of a mile there, go to a 1/2 mile there, touch this one, zoom in, zoom out on that a little bit, right there, and then I'm going to go into here, and it says radar over, radar options, transmit. See, then I did that. Now I can put this on standby if I wanted to, I believe. Yeah, see how that got red because I was on that menu, but now I want to transmit and have overlay on top of this. It's easy as just hitting that. I can hit standby. So now, if I didn't want that on top of my GPS, I wouldn't have to. Then you hit this and it gets rid of that. Okay. So you just got to remember, if you hit a waypoint on here, you got to physically go to that waypoint or go beyond it and to stop it to get it off of this machine. But see how this gets all cluttered? Like in here, like I say, with this white. Now, if you've seen red specks in here, if you didn't want to see all this white stuff, you would have to just go into here and go to view and then go off of target trails and turn it off. And then it would go into there. Most of the time I go into like gains and cut this thing way down. So I'm going to go down to, I'm just going to go to the 1/4 mile out. And there's a piers over there. So then we got that, so then you can go into this, and then you can go into the depth finder. And this has got down scan overlay, so you can hit this. And now I got the gain on like auto. I can actually cut that out. And then I can move this, see how I can change that, the gain on that. I'll just leave that to auto though. And that's how you change your depth too. Okay, so go in advanced, I got it on TVG3, that's your strongest. And then you can go to more options. You can go to A scope. That's this right here. That shows if it blimps and blimps afterwards, that means it's living. And there's different phases in that A scope too you can get into. And I got fish IDs on. So all that's set. Now this does have, like I say, that down scan overlay on it. Advanced. Go back. More options. Zoom bars. Color markers. No split, and I had to set that too. That's another thing. They got to make sure when this is an all 3-in-1, you got to make sure you put it on the Sonar 2 hub. Okay. So then you go back, and then I'm trying to find where in the heck. You know, it's every time you do these, this happens to you. Clear menu. Color frequency. Oh, then you can go into high chirp, medium chirp. But sometimes when you're in the chirp mode, then it won't let you do the side view. Okay, just so you know that. More options. Yeah, we got no split, palette. I can change the palette color. I can put a depth line in it if you want to. Take that off. Down scan overlay right here. Okay, see if I turn that off, see how it turns back to that color. I hit this back on again. I can hit the color gain, and I can change that bottom to whatever you want to see. That's just air down in there. Or you can go back up to here and get more and just barely touch that. There you go. Then go back. And that's 800, 455, 800, I think is on the outside. Yeah, see, you're picking up more graphics there now. And see, boom, that's actually fish. It went here and here. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to actually go back into advanced. I'm going to turn that TVG down to 2 on that. Okay, then you can go into here, and then I'm going to go into side scan. So this is what I'm saying on the side scan. If you have it on chirp, sometimes it ain't going to allow you to get into this. You can change the color palette on that too. I'm at 455, which where I wanted it. I go to advanced. I'm going to go to TVG2 right here. It'll pick it up a little bit better. 3 is pretty good. Deeper water, you can run 3. I think it is. Or what is it? 1's the highest. Let me see. I can find out that in a hurry. So there's one. I think 3 higher. I think higher the number you go, the more definition it is. Because see, here's that 1 right here. Now, if I pop it up to 3, I'm going to get more definition, I believe. Or it could, yeah, there it is. See, I can pick up more right there. Now, if I go down to 0, see what happens. And I'm just watching it. Now this also has got the VTS. So you just put it in neutral, go over here to the 6YC gauge, put it in control, then hit set, and then you hit the buttons up. See, I'm at 650, 700, 750. See, that's picking up pretty good. Now I'm going to go to full, see if I pick anything up at 3. Okay, now I'm at 800 and I can just keep scrolling. There's up to 900. When you give it gas, it'll bypass that. So you don't really have to worry about that. Put it in neutral. Go back over into your gauges here. Yeah, see, that does pick up a lot higher at 3. Look at that. So I'm just, I think I will just leave that on 3. So I'm going to head back here real quick. Go into here, go into sonar. Go into this, go into frequencies 200, that's fine, but I think I can go like medium chirp. See how more it picks up all the frequency ranges instead of just like 250 or 83 200, but you get a little bit more clutter in there. But now I'm going to check to see if I can go back into side view right here, and it's picking it up. So you can do that if you like. Shallower water, I'd probably tell you just to run 200, because you don't need to see all that clutter, but it just picks up all the different depths, and you can get rid of some of that on that auto range, gain, color, advanced. I'm going to go to TVG3. I'm going to go back, noise rejection, I can go to medium. See, and I can get rid of some of that, but it picks up the bottom a lot more. So there's where that is. So now I'm going to have to go back into down scan, make sure that's all set. Now I put this lime green where you can see it a little bit better. And here's that boat, so I better get out of its way or he's going to honk at me again. Okay, advance, TVG3 is fine. Fisher reveal option, you can change the colors on that. More options, yeah, range lines, yes, all that's fine. And you can change your color palettes in there too. Okay, so now you can go back into charts, and there's your radar overlay right there. And then I'm sitting, you got to be moving for this guy to, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit. You can just hit this, or you can just hit your QWERTY board just like this, this little wheel. See right there, when I go out, there's a barge right behind me. You can see him right there. There he is. And the closer he gets, but then as you start zooming out a lot, see, that's a barge. There's a tug and there's a barge. You're going to lose your buoys and cans. See, I got my gain set way down on this. So if I hit your menu, radar options, I can adjust. I can do auto gain here, auto harbor. So gain, I can go into here. I can cut that off. I can get rid of that. Bring the gain up to bring more of the radar in. That way I can zoom in on this and see my buoys and cans. There you go. And then zoom out a little bit more here. Right there's a channel, and see, now I'm picking up right here's that barge coming at me right here. So I'm going to zoom, or I can zoom in like this too. But see, there's the tug, and there's the barge right behind it. So if I see those two, I know it's a tug and a barge. So anyway, then you go back into here, and then you can go into, like I say, down scan, see if there is some fish down there. And then you can go just to radar again, and this just takes, now back into this. Here, I can go back into here, I can go advanced, whoop, go back into view, I can go to target trails, continuous, and you'll see what I'm saying. And we're a quarter mile out. There he is, right there. There's the tug, right up here, there's the buoy. And you can see he's going this way. It's leaving a trail, and it's going ahead of me. So then you can hit this to go back into here, and we're already at 10 minutes, so I got to go part 3.